South Korea's national debt topped the 600 trillion won or $510 billion mark for the first time in 2016, mainly due to increased welfare spending as well as fiscal measures to boost the economy. What's more concerning is that the country's debt is on track to expand even further. Kim Min-ji takes a closer look.
Korea's national debt has more than doubled in the past decade. According to the National Assembly Budget Office, as of last year, the country's debt stood at almost 640 trillion won, or roughly $540 billion. National debt refers to the total amount owed by the central and local governments to the Bank of Korea or to domestic and foreign creditors. It does not include debt owed by state-run firms or the central bank itself. The national debt has been climbing in line with the expanding size of the economy. In 2008, it topped the 300 trillion won mark, or about $260 billion, rose to over $400 billion by 2013, and topped $500 billion by 2015. This year, the figure is expected to reach $580 billion. That means national debt per capita has also risen, last year standing at over $10,000. For now, the country's fiscal health is in relatively good shape. As of 2015, the country's debt-to-GDP ratio stood at a little under 38%. And while debt including non-profit state-run institutions was a little higher at 41.8%, that's still much lower than the OECD average of over 115%. What's worrisome is that Korea's debt is growing faster than its GDP. The sharp increase has been attributed to big spending on welfare to tackle social issues like the nation's low birth rate and aging population. Another factor has been more aggressive fiscal measures aimed at propping up the ailing economy. There are concerns that debt could rise more quickly down the line, with Korea on track to post economic growth under 3% in 2017 for the third straight year. Also, there is a presidential campaign coming up sometime this year, which often sees candidates making expensive pledges. Experts warn that it may not be easy to find the money for those, urging the government to come up with measures to deal with structural issues in the economy and find new areas of growth so as not to hurt the nation's fiscal soundness. Kim Min-ji, Arirang News.